dependent short, Mateo literally sitting on the moon, Ramon Urias playing second base.
It was fun going to games again. It was fun feeling the energy of the yard, and I'm ready for the next step.
They're all exciting pieces, and I mean, you could look at a lot of lineups this year and you could really feel good about the game, and I don't think we could say that for the last few years.
Welcome back, everybody, for the first episode of the Talkin' Birdie podcast of the 2023 season.
Hell yeah! Hell yeah!
I'm excited. Hawk Harrelson's excited. I think Josh and Brad are also excited too. How you guys doing?
I have penny pasta with Alfredo sauce. There's tomato in it. There's chicken in it. I'm happy just because of that. Other than that, Orioles season's back. Let's go.
2 up, 2 down for Bradish so far.
Nice. Bradley, how you doing?
I'm glad to have baseball back as well, obviously. A little beat down and exhausted from all the hate that's come my way over Adam Frazier's hot start, but we're still standing firm, baby. And guess what? Jordan Westburg's not doing so bad himself right now. So what's good with you?
Not much, man. I'm also very excited to have baseball back. I've been consuming as much baseball as I've been able to over this opening weekend. Watched some D-backs action over the weekend as well. Saw them beat the Dodgers yesterday on a top of the ninth inning squeeze bunt from Jake McCarthy to score Ketel Marte. That was pretty impressive.
McCarthy's underrated.
He's very fast.
Yeah.
There's so much speed. There's just so much speed on that team. It's insane.
Mm-hmm.
Between Carroll and McCarthy.
Thomas is pretty fast.
Thomas is fast.
Marte is obviously fast.
Yep. A lot of speed.
And then there's Christian Walker.
Bald ass Christian Walker.
Who is not fast.
No, he's not fast, but that dude that dude hits tanks, dude. He like 36 last year.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit. I can't believe that. I forgot.
And won a Gold Glove at first.
And won a Gold Glove, yep.
Wow. Good for him.
I don't think anyone can really say, like, was missed out on that one because, like, was he going to be that here? Don't think so.
3 up, 3 down for Bradish. 2 strikeouts.
Pew, pew.
10 pitches. That's good, too. That bit Irvin in the ass yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
So, good start for K-Brad.
He had, like, a 30-pitch first inning yesterday.
33, yeah. But anyways, yep. So, let's just jump right into it, guys. It was had a very odd series in Boston, I would say.
That's the best way to put it.
But, as it's been pointed out, Fenway Park is built on cursed ground. So, it's just weird stuff happens there.
Did you see in the Pirates game today? The Pirates are at Fenway now, and
Devers.
Second inning, Reynolds dropped like an easy fly ball in center. Just like
and
routine is the same one.
Devers dropped a pop up too.
What's going on there, man?
It's cursed, man. I'm telling weird shit happens at Fenway. Didn't we have this conversation?
I think our conversation was that it should just be torn down.
Yes.
Well, there was
100%.
also the routine pop-up between Gunnar and Favreau that nobody caught.
Did you see how pissed Gunnar was?
Yeah.
He's like, what the fuck are you doing, man?
Yep.
2 days in a row of this.
I love Gunnar, dude. It gets used way too much, but he truly does have that dog in him.
Does. Goatee Gunner maybe I don't know, it's got to grow on me a little bit.
It's a vibe for sure.
I think it works for him, but I was just so used to little baby face, like he's 21 years old.
Yeah. He looks anything but 20, 21.
Oh yeah, he's like every bit of a 32-year-old like middle infielder on his way out of the league on a minor league deal.
Yep.
Anyway, thoughts on the actual like 1 and 2 start, because it was some tough watches in there.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Ryan.
Weird. Like I just said, weird stuff. They hit the ball really well, so there's encouragement there. Pitching, I don't think the pitching was as bad as it would, as it would appear.
I think for a first series of the year, it wasn't as bad as you can maybe expect. But I don't think anyone has a WHIP under 1.4 that pitched more than 1 inning.
They said it was in the 30s. Gunner's got a hit.
All right.
Oof. Pissed on that one up the middle. Good shit, Gunner. There will be a lot of commentary as this podcast goes on, by the way.
That probably gets his on base percentage back up to 500, doesn't it?
It should, yeah. Leads baseball in walks.
Lost my train of thought.
The pitching wasn't too bad.
Yeah, I don't think it was as bad as it would seem. Some weird defense stuff. Josh,
Very
you had quite the walk of shame on Saturday.
I'll own that one. I still stand behind my guys, but
I love how you were
back
like the
to back.
I love how you were like the tweets are staying up.
They're not coming down because like 2 innings before McKenna made that layout catch. It was like I got a notification on Bleacher Report for it. Oh, it was center fielder or it was left fielder makes an incredible catch, and it was a nice catch. And I put, he's been Mr. Everything for 3 years now. Like, are you surprised? And literally 3 innings later, he blew the entire game. Maybe Felix shouldn't have let up the 2-run shot, but I won't put that one on Felix when the game should have been over. I'll own it.
That ball was 100 at the knees, dude. Duvall went down and got it. I mean, what are you going to do?
He's just a good hitter, man. He torched us all series. I don't know why they're still pitching to him in game 3.
He is this year is that guy.
Yeah.
Yep.
He is the Randall.
Yeah. Well, Randall's still Randall, unfortunately.
He has to regress against us this year. He just has to. There's no way he can keep hitting that pace against us.
33% of his home runs are against the Orioles, who have been 15% of his games.
Jesus.
Can't keep going like that.
Yeah. That's ridiculous.
You know what they could do to stop it?
Hit him in the head.
I mean, dude, you took the words right out of my mouth. That is exactly what I was going to say. Hit him in the head every pitch.
And now some little Rays podcast is going to clip that. And then say, like, look at Orioles fans are calling for violence against beloved Randall, who's going to be in the Japan League in like 2 years.
Fucking Stowers grounded into a double.
Yeah.
Grounded into a double play. God, yeah. You're not going to score 4 runs.
But
that's on Hyde. Didn't put him in the lineup for 3 games.
But Triple Crown contender Adam Frazier has just stepped into the box.
Real.
I don't even want to know. He's going to hit a useless single, and we're not going to score, and it's nothing good's going to come out of it. He's going to pad his stats, and it's just going to annoy the fuck out of me. So,
yeah, I did the math yesterday. In I think since 2020 started, so I guess like the prime of his career so far, he's had 15 home runs, and he was averaging about a home run every 98 plate appearances.
He grounded the Orioles.
Day.
How about that?
But he had his first Orioles home run within 9 plate appearances. So let's keep that pace, Adam.
Really piss rocket too, man.
It was a good hit.
No cheapie.
No cheapie. He only had 2 last year, I think.
No, I think he had 8.
He had 8, yeah. It was in the single digits. It wasn't 2.
Maybe I'm thinking of like Franchi or something.
Franchi Cordero?
Mm-hmm.
He couldn't have had that many at bats then.
He played for like 100 ABs with Boston.
I think Franchi hit 2 against just the Orioles. He had to have had more than that.
I mean, that guy's actually got pop.
He has a lot of pop. That's about the only thing he has going for him. But yeah, he's got pop. That's for sure. I'm actually surprised we let him go.
I'm surprised they released him over Diaz or O'Hearn or Lester for that matter.
But didn't they release Diaz too?
Diaz is still with
the Tides. AAA. He's in AAA.
Oh.
I mean,
okay.
Cordero had the option to go to the Tides, but he smartly said, no, I'm not going to go play for the fucking Tides. I'm going to the Yankees. So,
right.
Yeah, he can't get out of the East.
He is in the lineup for them tonight.
He hit 8 eight home runs last night for Franchi. 8 last year.
That guy's on fire.
I know. 8 last year. So not many still, but not 2.
I'm trying to think of other things that sucked because that's how I wrote it in the notes. Like what sucked, and the bullpen kind of sucked. I think they weren't good. Yeah. I don't really put a lot of emphasis on until we have like about a month of sample size for a lot of these guys, and like they just came up from 90-degree Florida and they just had to go play in 35-degree Boston.
Yeah.
Here's what sucks for me.
I'm just going to add this, Brad, and then you can say what you're going to say. The shadows at Fenway suck too.
Mm-hmm.
Like they played all day games, and whatever it is about the way they built that stadium, I don't know if it's like the way it faces or just the architecture of it, but the shadows are crazy at that stadium, more so than pretty much any other stadium I've ever seen, I think.
And what is this with Orioles playing their first series of the year in Boston, like 3 out of the last like 6 years or something like that?
Who knows, man? Who knows? Anyway, sorry, go ahead, Brad. Whatever you're going to say.
Yeah, the thing that sucked for me is I already wasn't a fan of Ryan McKenna being on the roster, but everyone knows that 999 times out of 1,000 he catches that ball just like any other major leaguer. So if I say it right now, people think that I'm hating on him for a fluke ass play, and he's undermining my entire point by doing that.
The only thing that the thing that gets me is that Ryan McKenna is on the team for his glove and his glove only. I guess you can say his speed too, but that's why he's here. And if he's not doing, if he's not doing that, then it's kind of like, why is he here?
I know, but like that's never gonna happen again. That's like a one-time thing.
Not
Probably.
that way, where it's like a routine play and it just should have been caught. Like all he had to do was two-handed or like get under it more, and it would have been there. Like he knows what he did wrong there. It's not like he's incompetent.
I read some people saying he hot dogged it. I didn't see that.
No way.
I thought he just.
Did you guys make the connection though that Duvall obviously is the one that hit the walk-off home run, but also last year Duvall was the one that dropped the pop-up that resulted in the Stowers a home run that tied the game, and then eventually the O's walked it off.
That was Adam Engel, wasn't it?
I think it was Adam Duvall, I'm pretty sure.
Duvall did not play for the White Sox.
I thought he was in the NL last year.
Yeah, he was a Brave or a Marlin last year, actually.
You guys are lying. Somebody's lying to me then. Sorry.
I think they just said like this is what we get for having this happen last year. I think is the quote.
In play, no out. Is that a single or what?
Looks like a wide throw.
Okay, yeah, Duvall was an Atlanta Brave for all of 22. So
tough play for Gunner. Never mind. That's just a terrible throw.
Ooh, he was at shortstop though yesterday, and that was cool.
They gave him a single though.
There's no reason for that. That's a hometown scoring if I've ever seen one.
They could fix it, but MLB Gamecast is usually pretty on point. So I don't know.
Oh no, I believe you. I'm just saying that that's a terrible ruling.
Well, so was Adley's fifth hit. To be fair,
yeah, it was.
That is true.
Yeah, it was. I laughed, like I snorted when it came up and said that they were giving him a hit. I was like, there's no way. It's not even a hometown scorer. Like.
Ooh, underrated though. We can move on from things that sucked because it was a few different things, but I don't think anyone's putting too much emphasis on it in Series 1 of the year. Cedric Mullins had a heck of a series. Like 7 RBIs. Precisely.
Sure did.
Dead center, left on left, I think. I forget who was off. Chris Sale, yeah, dead center.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to think of who he hit the 3-run bomb off of. Was that Sale?
That was Sale, yes.
Okay.
The one yesterday was a solo shot. Because Frazier's was a 2-run, and then Seti hit the one, and that tied the game at 3.
Yeah, very nice. Seti back on top. 30-30 season.
Yeah, not worried about his defensive mishaps either. I think a lot of that comes from Fenway being a gigantic pile of shit, and 2, lack of spring training reps. He went to the WBC, didn't play a whole lot. I read someone say that Adam Jones kind of had the same thing happen when he went to the WBC. So just a lack of reps to get ready for the season. So no worries from him there, in my opinion.
Yeah, I need him to solidify himself more as the center fielder in other people's minds, so they're not like Colton Cowser's better before he's even here.
Yeah, please. I mean, if you want to call up Colton Cowser to play one of the corner spots, it's fine with me. But
yeah,
he's not the heir. He's not the heir apparent to Cedric, in my opinion.
No. How about Hayes having a 5-hit game out of nowhere?
Well, that makes me upset because I want Austin Hayes to play his way off of this team.
I would enjoy that also, but if he can play like he did first half last year, either 1 we can trade him, or 2 if he plays like that the whole year, we actually have a really good left fielder. But
fair. Yeah,
like, I don't imagine Cowser's ceiling is what Hayes did in the first half last year. But
I don't know, man. He was really fucking good last year. Cowser.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe.
I mean, Hayes was like a 130 some OPS plus last year on the first half. He was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, Ramon hit a bomb. Just trying to think of other highlights. Then Ramon struck out 5 times.
The platinum sombrero.
The platinum sombrero, extra golden.
Yep.
First hit second, one out.
Yeah.
That's tough.
That's a tough scene.
It's all right.
Mateo's the league leading stolen base.
He's still such a loser at the plate, man. Nothing changed.
No. I saw someone I think it was Orioles Haiku. He quoted my standing behind McKenna and stuff, and he was like, he'll stand behind McKenna, but he won't acknowledge the guy who had 2 RBIs and 2 stolen bases, referencing Mateo. It's obvious McKenna's my guy. It's like my brand. I'm not advocating for him to start every game.
They're both losers.
It's hard to convince people otherwise after what happened the other night, and I understand.
Yeah.
All right, but do you guys want to do the inaugural fantasy point picking of the year?
Sure thing.
We're going to do this every other week, starting
Yes.
this week.
Yep.
It's just too much to calculate sometimes on a week-to-week basis. We might have even done this last year at the end of the year. I don't quite remember, but
we put it off. We put it off at the end of last year so much. That's why I was thinking we were just not going to do it.
We almost went 2 months without a draft last year.
Yeah, it was a really long time.
Yeah, we just kept saying, "Oh, one more week," and then all right, we're not calculating all that.
No, well, it got to the point where we kept having 2 people on instead of all 3 of us, and we don't do it unless we have all 3 on. So we just kept putting it off, and it was a month worth of games.
Right.
Bradish just got murked off of a line drive off of his foot.
Oh no!
Exit velo 104.
Surely they'll call up Spencer Watkins to replace him.
Stop. He's fine. Stop.
Anyway,
but there was a out recorded on the play.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Luckily,
nice.
the ball took a perfect carom to Mountcastle, and he just picked it up and stepped on it first.
Wait, it's Gamecast says that he caught it. Did Mountcastle catch it?
Oh no.
No.
But they're taking him out.
Radish is coming out.
Oh no!
Oh, fucking course, dude.
Austin Vogt time.
Oh.
No, you know what they'll do?
Right.
They'll put Voth in the rotation, and then they'll put Crable in the bullpen. He'll bring him up from Norfolk. There's your fix if he has to go on the IL.
That is so irritating, dude.
Grayson time?
He was, I don't want to say terrible in his first AAA start, but
He wasn't good.
it wasn't good.
He hasn't thrown well since he got hurt.
No,
so.
It's been pretty bad. I guess the stuff is there, but yeah, he's not located.
If the stuff is there, he wouldn't get the shit knocked out of him.
Actually, I think he was good for a couple starts in AAA after he came back last year, but this year he hasn't been good.
I'd have to look at the game logs, but for the fantasy draft, we're going in order of wins from last season. I did the calculations. I forgot Ryan did not win a single fantasy last year.
Thanks for the reminder, buddy.
Yeah, no
Appreciate
problem. So you'll get first pick this year.
Cool.
At least for the first week. And then I had 4 wins, Brad had 5 wins. So that will be today's order. Ryan, on you. For those who maybe are new to the show or haven't listened before, that would make you new to the show. So for those people, it's 4 picks. 1 has to be a starting pitcher, and you have to have 1 major leaguer, I believe is the other stipulation.
Yep.
Yeah, points work similar to normal fantasy baseball. Ryan, whenever you want to make your pick.
Boy.
Boyo.
I guess give me Cedric. Ride that hot hand.
Mullins. All right, I want Mont.
That's Cedric Mullins again!
Yes. Brad, I assume you'll be taking Adam Frazier.
Jordan Westburg.
Okay. Ryan.
Heston Kjerstad.
Kjerstad. And
Kjerstad.
this will be over 2 weeks, so at least he'll have some opportunities to rack up some more points.
Yep.
I'm going to take DL Hall.
Get
my pitcher out of the way.
I'll take Gunner.
Gonna.
I need a pitcher still, right?
You do. You have Mullins and Kerstad right now.
Give me my boy Drew Rom.
Ooh, Rom. I think he pitches tomorrow. Or no, Hall's tomorrow. Rom is Wednesday.
Hell yeah,
So he should get 2 starts in the span of drafting.
solid.
Oh my God, I can't wait until the lower level minor leagues start later this week. I'm such a dork.
No, I'm excited for it too. Like if the Orioles are doing bad, it's just a good distraction. Go look at the box scores or something.
Shit. I need the Bay Sox pitching rotation. I can't even think of it. I won't.
I don't think anyone will blame you for that, but I'm going to take Rutschman with my 3rd pick. Somehow went unpicked.
Okay. Wait, so who's up now?
You are Brad. You still don't have a pitcher, but everyone else has taken their pitchers.
All right, and I got Gunner and Westberg.
Yep.
Pitcher. I'll take give me Cole Irvin rebounding. I'll take Cole Irvin.
The rebound. Ryan, final pick.
I guess I'll do Jackson Holiday.
Solid.
Nice one.
I'm going to take Kowser. He just racks up points like crazy in this.
He do.
Norby.
Good pick. I didn't know he was only 5'9". Saw that today on the roster.
He's a little lad. Yep.
I kind of took him as the same height as me, like when we were down there, like when he was walking and stuff by us, but he's also on like higher ground at certain times. Then saw the Norfolk roster today, 5'9". Tough. So teams are Ryan has Mullins, Kerstad, Rom, Holiday. Brad has Westberg, Gunner, Irvin, Norby. I have Mountcastle, Hall, Rutschman, Kowser. That is your picks. In 2 weeks, we will reconvene and add up some scores. Winner gets all the glory, not money.
Yep.
All right. Brad, would you like to go over a little of whatever has happened so far in the minors? It's not much. Two Tides games, I think. 3 Tides games.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have it all up in front of me, but Gray Rod struggled a little bit with his command. His first start, he went 4 innings, gave up 2 runs. The worrisome part was he had like 4 walks in 4 innings. He did have a handful of Ks. Hopefully he can get that shit worked out. Westberg's off to a nice start. His OPS is somewhere around 900. He just hit a bomb yesterday. Norby's doing even better. His is at about like 1.2. He's got a couple bombs. Kowser's off to a bit of a slow start. What else?
Caden Grenier got on base like 5 times.
I mean, Josh Lester is on a torrid hot start, but like, who gives a fuck? He's a journeyman minor league free agent, so I don't really care about that. But he hit like 3 home runs in the game, if anybody cares.
He did. Hudson Haskin had a nice game too the other night.
Yeah.
I almost took him in the draft, but
Yep.
Kowser's probably just a little more reliable.
Yeah. So, I mean, those are probably the key points right there, I would say.
Okay. Anybody got thoughts on like, because they released the rosters for all the minor league teams. Any thoughts on like where someone's starting? I don't think there was any surprises really. Holiday's still at Delmarva.
Did they?
Kerstad. They did, yeah. It was
They
like
did.
3 days ago. Kerstad starting at Bowie. Mayo's at Bowie. I'm trying to think of the big ones.
Excited to see that. Kerstad at Bowie.
Kerstad at Bowie's a good thing.
I'll be up there.
Yeah.
We have seen guys go from Aberdeen to Bowie and hit better in Bowie just because Aberdeen is not a hitter's park. So we'll see.
All of last year's draft picks that were college guys that high up in the draft are all starting in Aberdeen, I believe. I would imagine Holiday at the very least is part of the first round of call-ups. He was well seasoned looking against major league pitching in spring. I don't imagine he'll stay in low A for very long against future real estate agents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I I don't think so either. I think he's going to be there for like maybe 2 weeks, and then he'll be up to Aberdeen because he was
Yeah.
already there. He was already there for a couple weeks last
Oof.
year.
Big pitch, Danny Coulomb.
Got out of it.
Yep.
Wasn't
Struck
that a
out.
random acquisition?
Yeah.
I think we got him from the Twins for cash, right?
Yeah.
Something like that. It's just
Yep.
random.
Some
He was
yeah,
good
'cause-
last year. Can't really complain about him.
Yep. And yeah, so I saw somebody say that they thought that he probably had locked down a spot in the Twins rotation, and then the Twins were really going to get rid of him. They were going to cut him, DFA and whatever. And I guess he had some clause in his contract that said he could like elect not to do that. So
Oh, interesting. Was
Yeah.
he a starter?
yeah, I think so.
I thought he was like full reliever guy. I gotta
Nah,
see.
So there was a tweet from somebody. I don't know if it was a Twins reporter or what. They said they were surprised by them because they thought that Coulomb would probably make the Twins rotation.
Oh, he started one game in 21, 10 appearances out of the pen last year. But good in the time he has been up. He's been playing since 2014 in the majors.
Bro, people are already fucking crying about they're still not gonna call up Grayson.
It's
Like,
me.
how about he pitched pretty well before we even
Yeah.
think about calling him up? Like,
It's
I
fair.
mean, come on. This is utter nonsense at this point. The guy's getting his shit pushed in.
I've actually, I'm normally the guy that complains about slow moving prospects, but yeah, he can get it together first.
If his name wasn't Grayson Rodriguez, no one would fucking care. Like, if I just gave you his numbers since his injury,
that's
no.
obvious.
That's not that. What I'm saying is, if I just showed you numbers since that, from the point on since he came back from that injury, you said, should this guy get called up? You would say no.
Correct.
You would say no. So
I have
that's all I'm
softened
saying.
on my stance on this, so you're right.
Yeah, you get caught up in the fucking lynch mob sometimes, Josh. I gotta
I
reel
do
you. I
sometimes.
gotta reel you back in.
No,
You're right.
I will still say though, Josh, you made a tweet that still made sense. You said
I hope so.
it was about Gray Rod, and you were upset that they didn't have him on the roster. But your point was, if they don't care about spring training, or if they care about spring training stats or they don't. Westberg killed it in spring training. He didn't make the roster because they don't care about spring training stats. Gray Rod didn't.
I will stand by that tweet. I've softened.
That
a little
was true.
My
Don't you think
Grayson-
there's a little more to that though?
Yeah, Westberg's blocked, but I'm still going to complain about it.
I mean, yeah, he's blocked. Exactly. There's more to it. There was a spot for. I mean, Jim Palmer said it too. He said all he had to do was pitch well, and he didn't.
Yeah.
He's had command issues since he came back. I'm sure he's got out of his mechanics for all the time he didn't pitch. Like
I care a lot less because they have 5 legitimate starters in the rotation now, and that was not always the case.
Yeah,
in the
and I
past few
think
years.
I said that when you and I were talking about it, Josh. It's not like they got like Tom Eshelman
yeah,
in the rotation instead of him. Like these are guys that
they didn't put Watkins up there.
Fucking Tom Eshelman, man. I just had flashbacks.
yeah, like
Asher Wojciechowski.
that was the other example I had too. Was Asher Wojo.
God.
Like if they were trying
Priscilla.
to say like we think these guys give us a better chance than Grayson Rodriguez, then like yes, fire up the torches and the pitchforks for sure. But like you traded the prospect for Cole Irvin. Granted, I mean it's just Daryl Hernandez, but you still went out and got him. You paid Kyle Gibson. He's a veteran. He's not a flashy option, but he's been there. He's done that. I think you need at least one of those guys, and he's definitely an upgrade on Lyles. You got Kramer, who was, I mean, probably the most consistent starter last year, I guess.
Before Wells' injury, yeah.
Through a complete game shutout against the Houston Astros, who eventually went on to win the World Series.
Insanity.
Insane. You got Kyle Bradish, who came on really strong last year. Another
One of the
highly
best second
touted
halves in baseball.
highly touted pitching prospect, and then you put Tyler Wells in there, who was the most consistent guy until he got hurt. So
Actually, didn't Wells suck in spring training too?
He was better than Grayson.
I wouldn't say he sucked, but he wasn't. I mean, he didn't dominate, but I don't think anybody did.
I mean, based on ERA alone, I think he had Grayson by about 2 full runs per 9.
Yeah.
Grayson was over 7. And he pitched. And the other thing about Grayson too, Josh, you and I talked about this too. You could tell they wanted him to win it. I mean, I haven't looked at the actual innings, but I think he might have thrown the most innings of any Oriole pitcher in spring.
He definitely threw the most pitches in a start in spring. I think he touched like 90.
He almost got to 90. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, he threw a lot. He threw a lot of innings. Threw a lot of pitches. I mean, they gave him the shot, man.
Yeah, and the language Elias was using at the beginning of spring was like it was his spot, and they fully expected him to be there. But I don't have all the metrics that they have, especially when it comes to effectiveness.
And then what did he say when they sent him down? I didn't expect him to be where he was.
Yeah,
it's
hard to stay mad at it.
I don't know. I can't be mad at it. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed for sure. I can't be mad at it though.
You can't be mad at the front office for it. And I'm actually a little happy that DL got sent down to AAA and that they still want to use him as a starting option. I think that's a good demotion.
Yeah.
Get him some regular reps as a starter.
Yeah.
So they fully believe he can still do that.
They still do. I don't think I do, but they do. So
yes, someone up there does.
I think at this point, if it was me, I think I'd turn DL into my new Josh Hader.
I think after this year, if he doesn't show that he is going to be a starter, that's probably what you end up doing. Because I mean, 100%. Dude throws 99 as a starter.
Yeah,
14 Ks per 9 or something in the minors.
Yep.
So yeah, you'll want to do.
And he threw really well for the last, I'd say, like month of the season last year.
Yeah,
really, really well.
You guys see, Peak is on the Tides roster. I don't know if he's on it, but he was hanging out at the game the other day.
Yeah, I mean, he's out for the season, right?
I don't think the full season. I think he's expected to make like a midsummer comeback, like July or something.
Okay.
Maybe you guys can confirm that or something. That's what I saw the most recent because he's like ahead of schedule. So.
Yeah,
that's good. Well,
I'm excited for John Means to come back. I miss John Means.
Me too, man. John Means is steady. You know what you're gonna get. You know what you're gonna get most nights from John.
Mm-hmm.
Pitch clock violation. Call it.
Is the score still 0-0?
Yeah. Top of the third. O's have 2 outs and 1 on.
I knew it was going to happen. Gray's been using every second off that clock, every pitch. He's taking it down to 3 and 2 seconds every single time.
Guys, after seeing some more TV games at a consistent pace, I love the pitch clock. It's so cool. It's so awesome.
Yeah.
I think they've cut the average game time down 30 minutes.
It's closer to 20, but yeah.
20, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's great for the viewing experience. Like I think the game on Sunday started at 1:30. I got off work at 4 and the game was in like the bottom of the 8th when I was getting in my car to leave work, and just a great feeling to leave work and all the game stuff happened while I was there watching the game. I didn't have to take it home and it cut into the rest of my day. It was just over.
Mullins steals second.
Yep.
3-1 on Adley.
3-2 now.
3-2. Cool.
I gotta say, I love Seti with the like predator locks.
Yeah, it works for him. Ramon had that working too the other day.
That's 4 steals for Cedric. So does that tie him with Jorge Mateo for the lead league?
Yes.
Sure does. Oh.
He might have 30 by July. I do think the bases might be too big after watching 3 Orioles games.
God, I hate Adolis Garcia.
What do you do now?
He just made a real nice play on a ball in the gap from Adley.
I hate that I'm watching Gamecasts and your reactions are giving it away for me.
I can stop.
Did you guys want to wrap up? Just go over opening day stuff as it's coming up this week.
Sure, man.
Ryan, are you with us? Uh-oh. He's frozen. My guy hasn't moved.
He quit.
Well, anyway. As we've decided, I'm coming up on Thursday night. We're gonna go hang out with you guys on Friday, or no, we're not coming Thursday night. We're coming Friday afternoon. Ryan,
am I back?
You are back.
He's back.
That little Alex Jones soundbite sent me into a fucking tailspin, bro.
Oh, is that what you tried to do? I didn't hear it.
Yeah, it was this one.
Get in my face with that, I'll beat your goddamn ass, you son of a bitch.
That's Brad to me for spoiling all the plays.
Broke the computer. I was just going over the opening day weekend plan.
Yeah, man. Josh, are you gonna come down Friday morning, right?
It'll probably be like early afternoon.
You son of a bitch. Piece of shit.
Fucker. We're gonna stay at a friend's house about an hour southeast of Pittsburgh, so we'll have a little bit of a jump on it. We're gonna go see like a state park in the morning just to ease our drive down there a little bit, but we'll be down there about lunchtime on
You
Friday.
guys are such nerds.
I'm sorry. Laurel State Park looks very nice.
Bro,
Gets me. Anyway, we'll be there Friday night. Ryan's making tacos.
hell yeah!
Absolutely, Hawk. Going to the game Saturday.
Mhm.
Neither of you guys are going to the actual Thursday opening, right?
Negative.
No, I guess not because I gotta work late all week anyway. So
I think we made a great choice because tickets were like $70+ for the home opener.
That sounds about right.
That's probably about right, but for the second game of that home of the season, $25 plus.
yeah.
I got 2 tickets for $70. So yeah,
Wait, you already bought tickets for Saturday?
I did.
What the fuck, man?
They're gonna have tickets.
Yeah, but I mean, wouldn't it be ideal for all of us to sit together since we're going together?
We're gonna move seats anyway.
Dude, don't worry about that. We'll sit
You're the
together.
worst. You're the worst.
I
sorry.
I always just buy a ticket and then go sit wherever the fuck I want, basically.
Yeah, I just buy admission into the game. I don't actually sit in my seat.
Yeah.
I think we're like a couple sections over from where we sat last year, but like I'm not gonna stay there. Not happening. What's going on in the game? You look intense.
Somebody's leading.
Josh Smith hit by pitch. Yep.
Poor Josh.
Yep.
I feel for my fellow Josh.
Yeah, it's tough, man. It's tough.
He's bleeding hard.
You get hit in the face?
Looks like it.
Huh. Sorry, bud.
Yeah.
He might be dead.
What a fucking loser you are.
All right. Final thoughts. First series of the year. I mean, we got Texas in this series, Yankees coming up, and then we'll probably do another episode. So.
The first series of the year was stupid because it's at Fenway. Burn that pile of shit to the ground. Flush it. Let's move on.
Okay.
Real. I just wanted to visit one time, and now I'm good. I don't need to see it again. It can go away.
Yep. I don't even care that I've never seen it. I mean, I've seen it. I've never been to a game there, but I've seen it.
It wasn't. If you're in decent seats, it's a pretty good watch because we moved down, I think, in the 6th inning to where we were out from underneath the rafters and stuff. That was a good watch. You could see literally everything on the field. But if you're not in good seats, don't go.
There's a lot of obstructed seats there, like Wrigley, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Lots of those. And if you want to walk anywhere in the park, you're walking single file to your sections. It was not built for people to be
it's very small.
plus pounds. Sorry, folks.
Yep.
Yeah. Anyway, see you, Camden.
Yes, sir. See you Friday, buddy boy.
Buddy boy. Are we meeting at your house? And Brad, are you hanging out with us on Friday?
We've
that's
just
the plan.
fucking said that. Yes.
Okay, just making sure. Hey, I'm just verifying information. Anyway,
Bro,
Yes, you guys are coming to my place.
most dope.
We'll get you guys settled, and then we can do whatever. We can go get lunch. Doesn't matter. I'm off, so I'll be there.
Based. Okay.
Yep.
Take us out of here.
Alrighty. Well, hope you guys have enjoyed the first. Josh, stop. Hope you guys have enjoyed the first episode covering real baseball that matters. There's going to be a lot more where that came from, and we're going to be back to going once a week. So we'll see you guys again next Monday. Anything else for you guys to add?
No, let's get the fuck out of here.
I don't want to see Adam Duvall ever again.
Josh, you are
retarded.
Real.